Hello there and welcome to this IO interactive game with a cool logo intro there, which is of course Hitman, or specifically Hitman 2, or more specifically Hitman Holiday Hoarders, because for this series, I'm going to be focused on... what do I want there? Oh, IO account. Remind me later. Thank you. I am focusing on Paris and Holiday Hoarders because this is within the whole Hitman... Well, the kind of world of assassination as it's called in Hitman 3. But this Holiday Hoarders was released back in 2016. I'm not sure if that was when all of the games, this first game's missions had already been released, because they were, of course, released episodically at the beginning. So I think first we got ICA Facility and then Paris, and then later Sapiens. I think it was something like one a month, or every 2 months, and all the way to Hokkaido. And so yeah, I seem to remember I was actually quite frustrated by that at the time, because I just wanted to see all the new worlds and play it all and then go back and revisit. But of course you could only play the one level. But yeah, and then afterwards they released some kind of extra missions, like I think in Sapienza they did a couple. I think actually they did 3. Yeah, the Icon, Landslide, Author, just kind of variations on the different locations. And it was pretty cool that they did this holiday themed one, which was apparently created to support the World Cancer Research Fund, which is also very cool. And it is certainly... You get a glimpse there, a very Christmassy version of the mansion that you can see in this Paris location, and it is really Christmassy. It's kind of like one of those Hallmark films. I don't know if you've seen them, where there's just tinsel and lights and Christmas trees and decorations just everywhere. In every shot there's stuff behind you. It's kind of like this. So maybe you should call this the Hitman Holiday Hoarders Hallmark moment. But anyway, it's Christmas Hitman. There was, of course, a Christmas mission back in Hitman Blood Money, which I did play this summer, which is pretty cool. I suppose I could have included that in with this Christmas Hitman thing, but I kind of already done that, so I just wanted to focus on within this version of Hitman. And so yeah, I think it was just originally maybe limited release for this Holiday Hoarders, but then with Hitman 2 it was just included, I believe, a bit like just all the other variations of the different locations that there have been, all the kind of extra bits. I mean, it was really cool actually how they grew this up, this whole Hitman World of Assassination thing. And in fact, the fact when you buy the new game, because I did buy Hitman, the first one, but then I bought Hitman 2, but if I hadn't, I would have got all of this included. And I think if I buy Hitman 3, indeed the PS5 version, because this is of course the PS4 version I'm on, the PS5 version of Hitman 3 would include all these past missions, I presume actually with upgraded graphics, but this still looks pretty great as is. And yeah, so it's going to be a Christmassy Hitman-y thing. And as you can see there, in this mission we have Harry and Marv. That might be familiar names to you if you remember Home Alone. I think it's just the first names. I don't think we ever heard their last names in Home Alone, which, funnily enough, I did see in the cinema this morning, and it was fantastic. And it's only the second time I've ever seen that film. The first time being, unbelievably, only either last year or the year before. I think for some reason I just never saw it back in the day, and I think I just thought I wouldn't like it. I don't know why. I think because all the scenes you see of it, or the clips, it's all the kind of slapstick, jokey stuff. But actually, almost all the slapstick stuff is just really only about a 20-minute sequence. There's a lot of other stuff going on there, and it's quite, I don't know, it's a really nice film, Home Alone. It was great seeing it in the cinema. So I'm not sure if there's going to be some slapstick stuff with Harv and Marv. I suppose if I start throwing stuff at them as Agent 47. But, yeah. I suppose Hitman can be a bit slapstick, especially in this newer games with being able to use any object. But I'm looking forward to it. Some Christmas assassinations. But I will not just be doing the Holiday Hoarders, because a few years later, as part of Hitman 2, it did its own festive thing with Hokkaido, well, I was about to say resort, but it's not really a resort. It's like a medical centre, isn't it? Up in the snow. And in here we have the Hokkaido Snow Festival, which I think was always intended as a seasonal thing. It looks definitely very festive with the snow and the decorations and all that. So yeah, I'll be going through both of them. And so I did kind of, back in the day when I was playing through Hitman, I did play Hitman and Hitman 2. I didn't think I ever finished Hitman 2 though, for some reason. I guess life stuff just happened. But I was testing through this and I got actually a bit into it. And unfortunately, the challenges... Actually, if I look into this... Oh yeah, Dmitry Fedorov. I think there is an intro video on this, but I'll look at that when I actually get into it properly. But yeah, because I was going through testing and I kind of got carried away, as of course I do. I did actually complete a couple of the challenges. So I've already unlocked the Snow Festival suit with blood on the snow and killed someone with an icicle. And I thought if I deleted my save, I could reset this because, you know, it's nice to start with a fresh save. But apparently not, because it's tied to it, the game always being online, even though I haven't got an IO account, as you saw me not sign into at the beginning. So not really sure how. I don't think there's a way to actually reset these if you've done them. So there we go. But I will be aiming to do the other challenges and repeat the ones I kind of unlocked anyway here. And of course, though, for the main event, the Holiday Hoarders, I do have, I don't think I accidentally or intentionally did any of the challenges in this. No, there they are, the Secret Santa. So these are all up for the taking. So that will be pretty cool. Yeah, and in the last one, you even unlock a Santa suit, Saint 47. I think it'd be kind of cool if I can get all the way to unlocking that and then use it in the Hokkaido Snow Festival, just to bring extra festive fun into that. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm not quite sure how long this series is going to end up being, going through these two festive missions, add-ons, but that's what we're doing this Christmas. Some Christmas killing. And before that, I'm not quite sure what difficulty I'm going to go for. Maybe Silent Assassin, I think, is the hardest. But in the options, I have turned off really quite a lot because I like to keep things minimal. I've kept some of the hints there because they can be kind of useful, and also because you can't turn everything off. One thing which I think is a shame you can't turn off is like the prompts, like to grab someone or to go up, open a door, because I feel like you always use the same buttons anyway. It doesn't really need the button prompt, I don't think. Maybe on the PC version there's a mod to turn that off. But yeah, I'm not going to have the mini-map. I'm not going to have instinct because I don't really like the whole X-ray vision thing. And yeah, I'm not going to have, where is it, threat indicators, that kind of stuff. I think the attention alert is kind of useful and sort of makes sense, but maybe I could turn that off. I'll see how it goes. I think if you could really properly get rid of everything, like, I think on the Assassin's Creed games, they're quite good at that. You can turn off everything, though it can make it a little bit, certain things are unplayable because it's not really designed for that. But I think this would be very playable without anything. Like just 0 HUD. But if I can't go fully 0, then I kind of think, well, I may as well leave certain other extra bits on. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. But anyway, back to destinations, Paris, and we'll soon be ready to go. So, yeah, I'm excited to be properly going through this, because I think I've literally just sort of jumped into this, sort of looked around at the Christmas stuff, and that was it. But yeah, it's kind of nice, the whole a bit of a different vibe for this Christmas, I suppose, because Hitman has this kind of dark sense of humour. I mean, it's a game about murdering people, and of course it's always been left open that you can be, you know, either just cause accidents or going guns blazing and shoot everyone. I think I'll try and do a bit of everything in this Christmas themed one. So yeah, it's obviously a violent game, but it's kind of darkly comic in a way. So I feel like the Christmas theme sort of fits. I don't know if there's, I suppose it's akin to, recently as there's been some more kind of action Christmas themed films, like deliberately, like everyone says Die Hard's a Christmas film, which I guess it is, but in that it's set at Christmas. It's not really about Christmas, other than it's a Christmas party, I suppose. But there was some, what was the one where there's the guy dressed, who either is Santa or he's dressed as Santa, and it's a bit, it is like Die Hard, where he goes to, it's his mansion, and he has to kill all the kind of the goons that come in. I can't remember. Was it called something like, oh, Violent Night? I think that's what it was called. I really enjoyed that film, actually. So I guess this is kind of like a Violent Night kind of thing, in a way. Anyway, I will get into it in part 1 of this festive Hitman holiday. So, come join me then for some Christmas spirit and Christmas killing. See you very, very soon.